What's going on, guys? So today we're talking a little bit more about SpotmyPhotos. And with SpotmyPhotos, since it's a beautiful AI system, as soon as you take the picture, it goes up into the cloud. And a lot of people are asking mode, right? So that intro is a little weird. We're going to take it what it is. But basically what's going on is I have a lot of questions coming in on people shooting in areas like I shoot. So I shoot in casinos. I shoot around a lot of places. And I just live in Reno, Nevada. So we're kind of bogged down by Wi-Fi and by cellular signal and all that stuff. And sometimes I have to go into offline mode. And the question came because I was showing somebody this and we were going through the menus and offline mode showed up. And they said, what's offline mode? And I want to talk about it right now. What's going What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jeremy with Jeremy Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Video helps you anyway, give it a thumbs up. And then click that bell for notifications. It'll tell you every time I come on. Basically, I'm just kind of just to pull it up for you guys because I'm shooting Loom and I don't want you guys to stare at my face the whole time. So when you're shooting with SMP, the default automatically is as you take the picture, it'll go into SpotmyPhotos cloud, right? They have a cloud service. Everything goes into the cloud, which then goes into the website. So this is the website version that you guys are looking at. The images get uploaded right away. Now, this is always, of course, dependent on your cellular signal and your Wi-Fi signal. And even if you have a little bit, because we're shooting these at 1 megabyte per, the way we're setting everything up, even it's just dependent. So even if you have just a little bit of service, it usually should work, or maybe it'll take a little bit of time, right? So I have some events where I've shot and then I notice that it won't go up. It won't upload into the cloud, and as you're shooting, you'll see the queue, right? It won't upload to the cloud for maybe 5 or 6 seconds, but most of the time, it uploads right away. If I'm on Wi-Fi, boom, instant. It just happens right away. But there have been a few instances, especially at the beginning of me playing with SpotmyPhotos, where I'm just at, let's say, Grand Sierra Resort or the El Dorado, and I just have no service. I'm shooting in a basement somewhere, and I'm just struggling to get anything out. So instead of it constantly queuing, I go into offline mode. And all that means is everything that I'm shooting will go into the app, take the picture, goes into my app on my phone, and then it'll store there. And then let's say I go outside or I find somewhere with better Wi-Fi, or I will then go back to online mode, and then all of a sudden all those images will then go boom, upload. But it doesn't change how SMP works, because basically you're still tagging people. People are still self-tagging themselves. You're still throwing phone numbers on there. It just will not show up on their side until you put back online. So it's a very simple way to do it, and it doesn't drain your battery. It doesn't do anything weird to your system, but that's what offline mode is for. So if you're shooting and it's just nothing's uploading and it keeps queuing and all that, that's when I go to offline mode, and then I go outside and I go into online mode. It takes about 2 minutes, and then everything uploads right away, and then I'm back in the game. So I had one event where I had to keep going back and forth to do that. So that's all it is, right? So once you're in offline mode and you go back to online mode, then all the tags and everything that you've been doing, all the spots and all that stuff you've been doing will then reoccur. I also like to go in offline mode when I'm shooting award ceremonies, or I've spotted the person that's up there talking. And SpotmyPhotos is a really good thing. I think after 30 seconds of tags, it will stop the tag. It will stop spotting. It'll stop sending them texts. My concern always is this. I shoot the mayor of Reno. She's up there speaking. And now all of a sudden, I don't want her phone to go zzz, every time I take a picture. Zzz. So I will actually go into offline mode during an award ceremony. I'll still shoot. I'll still spot to SMP. All the images are still going up there. But as soon as that's done, then I will go back into online mode and then let everything go through. And then they'll get the zzz, but not while I'm up there speaking or doing something. So you have to worry about that every once in a while. But from what I know from what Brian told me, that it stops after a certain amount of time. So maybe 30 seconds, a minute of images going forward. But what if I take a bunch of images of the mayor and then I go out and do something else and I come back? I just don't want it to happen. So that's what I actually use offline mode for every single event. It's my favorite thing to do. Turn it off, turn it on when I want, but I'm still shooting, uploading into SMP at the same time. Hopefully that helps you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye.